Hello everybody, Ryan the Almighty here. Welcome back to the Agrarian Skies Challenge. This is episode 19. So as you can see, in between the last episodes, I've almost got 3,000 salt. Now, that's probably more than I'll ever need, but I don't want to overfilling the barrel. I mean, we've still got a way to go before it fills up completely, so I'm probably going to use something from Applied Energistics. It outputs a redstone signal when there it is, a level emitter. It's going to allow us to basically say, if there's this much in the system, put a redstone signal, in which case we can stop that machine from running. So that is going to be the goal to do a little bit later, but I want to do the farms. That is something going to be very important. Now I've laid out the basic way that I'm going to do this. I'm going to take up this farm. The animals weren't spawning anyway, so no real need for this here. What's that down there? I think that's Astocky's base. He's doing stuff. So basically they're going to be 9 by 9 farms. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Water block 1, 2, 3, 4 in both directions. And yeah, there's going to be 3. 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there on both sides. So there's going to be 6 in total. That's hopefully going to be enough for now. I'm going to be growing lettuce, tomato. I'll also probably move my tree farm over here, and that way we can have a bigger tree farm. And I will also move the rubber tree farm over here also. And probably also, maybe not now, but later on, we will have a, a slime tree farm. Because slime ball is probably going to be necessary later on. Now, I did have a look at blood magic and into refilling my potion flask of flight that we get when we begin, but unfortunately that's a bit out of range at the moment. We need a tier 3 in order to refill it. We can get pretty low tier ones, but again, requires a lot of work and I don't particularly want to do that. So now that that's laid out, you can see how that's going to go. It's probably going to take me a little bit to actually create them, so I'm going to do that now. I'll show you also what I did. Over here I put a recipe in for making raw plastic and rubber bars. And also in here I added all the components needed to make the harvester, the planter, and the tin upgrades which we need to do the 9 by 9 area. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing over the next, well, for you, a couple seconds, is creating those farms, getting them ready to go, and then we'll come back once they're all ready to go. Alright, so I have now made the farms. I haven't put the planters or anything down yet, as you can see them right here. But, as you can see, 6 lovely farms. And if as you can see, I've made little platforms down here to contain all the stuff. So, first thing we want to do is to get these planters down. Simple as that. And we're done. We just have to do that for all of these. Now, I'm probably not going to set up all of these right away, simply because I won't have the cables to do so just yet. Because, yeah, it's going to have to span quite a ways to do it. Now, unlike I did in the Sky Factory where I used the hose things, the sprinklers, I'm not even going to bother doing that. Like I said, I don't think that does anything. All it does is keep the soil hydrated. So I'm just choosing to use a bucket of water. You know, it's less effort having to get water cables everywhere. So there we go. And to get back up, there's a nice little handy thing here, which goes right into the AE room, where our lovely little molecular assembler is. So that is good. So let's head back upstairs. I should grab the upgrades as well while I'm here. 6 tin upgrades. I actually need 6 more of those, please. 1 for each of the machines. So this is going to do a 9 by 9 area, I believe. It needs to have a radius of 4. Each machine has a radius of 1 to begin with, and these add a radius increase of 3, making it 4. Which 1, 2, 3, 4 is perfect. So let's chuck that into there. I think the planter will work underneath the water block. I mean, we'll sure find out soon enough. I don't see why it wouldn't, because you can have blocks on top of it, and it works fine. But we will see. So pop all of these in. There we go. This whole contraption took about 40 minutes to make. Yeah, so it wasn't quick, but it wasn't, you know, ridiculous lengths. When I want to add more, well, then there we go. I think because we're in limited space... oh, no, that's not the map. But because we've got limited space, you know, the islands are close to each other. I think if I'm going to build upgrades, it's going to be upwards. I believe that is what I'll do. But who knows? There's 3 upgrades, it's not enough. What was I coming down here for? More cable. 9. Woo! So I think rubber trees will be first. Maybe? Ooh, I don't know actually. If I want to do rubber trees first. Do we have many rubber saplings? Well, in order for this to work, we're going to need a import and an export bus. I will use precision. Precision export. And we also need a chest. There we go. And a sapling. Do we have rubber ones? No. That's alright. Let's go over and grab some rubber saplings then. Cut this down. We should hopefully get a rubber sapling. Could have brought a crook with me, but yeah, I really couldn't be bothered. There we go. Grab that. So there's at least one. I'll let this tree degrade, and we'll go over and set up this. Now, it doesn't need the water source block, of course, for trees to grow, but kind of to keep things looking the same, you know, and symmetrical and stuff. It's going to be left that way. So, a harvester. I have a planter there, which is going to filter with rubber saplings, but of course I need to collect the precision import bus, and they actually need the upgrades for these as well, in order for this to work. Should grab everything before I head over. That would make sense. Imports not done. Export not done. Must be something holding it up. No, just rating on raw rubber. There you go, have some raw rubber. Put the fence gate away. Alright, so upgrades, there's 3. Not quite enough for all of them yet. So I guess I'll have to wait for that. So let's head over, grab some more saplings. Hopefully some more have fallen. There we go. Hopefully that's a few more. But I think I'm probably going to run out of cable quite easily. So it's going to be fun making a ton of those. Oh dear. Oh well, doesn't particularly matter. You know, that's something that can be mass produced quite easily. So the harvester. Now where's the best place to put this? I think putting this over here is going to be the best idea for me. Or the best place for me. So let's rotate this sucker around. Pop the torch back on. There we go. Harvester. And of course we need the chest in the back in order for the items to go into. So I'll pop that like that. So that's where the items will go into, and we'll suck them out. For now, I'm just going to dig a hole right here so I can get down quickly. Yoink. Alright, so this is going to need the precision import bus, and I'm going to... see, this is in the wrong place now. Now I have to redo a whole bunch of this because I need to head out this way. And I should grab slabs before I head over the edge. So I need to head over the edge. At least just to put the import bus on. I suppose I can get rid of it after that. Doesn't need to stay there. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Because we're not really going to necessarily go to that bit. Precision. There's the export bus. So we can pop that onto the side of the harvester. Of the planter, sorry. So if we pop that, say, right there. And then power can go... Right, actually. If we do it one on this side, one on that side, then we can run cables straight down. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think that's a good way to do it. So I'll put power there, and then it's going to run down that way and connect up over there. And run over here. Like that. If that makes sense. Yeah, that looks like it would work. And then we're going to have ME cable right like that. And when we grab this, and we chuck the precision export onto there, and then what we can do is we can say move stacks of rubber saplings at a time into this machine. Just like that. And let's go see if the precision import bus is done. Hopefully. Precision. No, is it missing something? No, it's just waiting on glass, it seems. I'm going to stop those ME cables. Looks like those upgrades are all done. Indeed they are. And we're going to need one more chest. So let's craft a chest up. There we go. So I'll put all the rest of the precision stuff and hook everything up after or in between episodes just to kind of get it all going. But this is going to be basically how it's going to work. So hopefully it works and won't be too much of a drain on the system. I have a feeling that the lava generation we have is not going to be enough to power all those machines and the... What's it? The AE system, because the AE system is about to get massively expanded once this is done, so that's going to increase the power consumption as well. Come on. What are you waiting for? You know how to make glass, so make it. Let's cancel this. And grab a precision import bus. Import into the system. Yep, that's right. Oh, there it is. Much quicker this time. Alright, so carrot juice. Ugh. I need to get some hearty meals made. Oh boy. Because I'm getting sick of this. Really sick of it. But hopefully producing all this food and stuff is actually going to really help. So... that's going to not go on there. I wanted precision import bus to be importing stacks of items. And again, this cable is going to come down here. That's the problem with having things this way. I think I will move all this stuff back to the way I was originally going to have it, because otherwise it kind of conflicts a wee little bit. Losing a little bit of cable there, but that is fine. So this is going to come across like that. Power cable is going to go like that. Because the power needs to go right there. So if we move that, we can have the power cable coming like that. There we go, that works. And this cable will go straight like that. There we go. And of course off that way. So yeah, this is going to need a lot of cables. But you know, that's what happens with automation. Alright, so, oh, that remembers its setting. That's nice. I didn't know it did that when it was wrenched. Nice. So, we'll move this stuff. We'll remove it. We're not moving it anywhere. Pop that back with the torch. And there we go. So that's basically how it's going to go. We're going to have power coming down this path. And we'll have the AE cable going down this path. I'll sort out all the cabling in between episodes as I set up the rest, but this is just kind of showing you how the system's going to end up once it's fully done. You know, I'm basically doing one so that you know how it's done. I still don't know how to organize these cables. Might be a bit tricky. Is there Ender IO? There is not Ender IO. Even so, I don't think Ender IO works with AE cables. At least I've never been able to get it to work. Maybe I was just doing things completely wrong. So they're hooked up. We need to hook this up to power. I still don't know the best way to do this. I suppose I can work out the details afterwards, but we should just get this hooked up and make sure everything is running and functioning. And not enough cable. Of course there's not enough cable. Oh dear. Alright, so let's grab some more cable quickly. There's 5. That may be enough. Got to get rid of that. There we go. I believe that's now hooked up to this thing. So this thing is going to accept all the rubber saplings that come into the system, and it's going to pull out from there anything that goes into that chest. So now power. That's going to be another problem. I suppose what I could do is just run the cable under here when it needs to go over there like I did with Sky Factory. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go. I may have enough of this. Although, where's this going? It's got to go under here. So if we... No. Because there is power underneath the floor. So if we get rid of that... Actually... I'll have it coming up like this. So there we go. That's going to go underneath the floor. Allows me to keep that there and get rid of that. Now we've got to find where there's power. I believe there's one coming out from here underneath into there. But we may want to grab a cable on this side and kind of separate it so that there is a separate power line going out to our farms and a separate power line powering this. Just so things don't get mixed. That might be a bit difficult to do. We're going to need covers. I'm going to need a lot more of these redstone energy conduits. Oh yeah. Oh dear. Alright, let's make some quickly then. There's plenty of lead in the thing, so let's grab 6 obsidian. Pop it in the pulverizer, and I'll set this to automatically come into here. Then we can set the output from this to go into here. Actually, no, we don't want to go in a magma crucible. That's not how that works. This is actually got to be made. So, electrum. There we go. go. So it'll get us a bit more cable, hopefully enough to get it all connected up. Hopefully there's enough redstone in there. 4,600 takes 200 each time. If we've got 36, then we need 670, 200. So there's not enough in there. So I'll grab half a stack. Also got to remember to turn these things off. There we go. 29. Oh yeah, that should be plenty. Covers we also need. Just to kind of keep the cables separate. That might be enough. Although I will need my axe. So, right there's going to be a cover. We're going to come off just like that. And we want it to be orange. There we go. So power's going to come out of there now. So now we have to figure out where this cable is. I think we'll have it coming off all the way over here. Although if we go around that way and go through the middle of the room, that might be the better approach to take. Oh boy, I wish I had a flight potion. I really do. Well, I've got that down there. Doink. That'll be perfect. Alright, so pop that on there. And this is going to go over that, well, under that. Do I have planks? I mean slabs. So we can safely get over and do this. So where is the input? Where is the lead going out? That's not it. There it is, right there. So we can bring that over. Make sure to destroy these on the way. So where's that? That's there. There we go. All connected up now. So those harvesters and planters should be running. So when we head up there, we should see some rubber trees already planted. Alright, so let's... Oops. Cover that back up. There we go. I will eat some carrot juice though. And there we go. That looks better. So let's head up. Fingers crossed we see some rubber saplings planted down. Oop, I already see one grown, so that's good. Now it should get cut down, hopefully. Although it won't get cut down until we pop this in. And it should get cut down. Oh yeah. Look at that. Don't know if any saplings came from that. Oh yeah, there's a sapling that came out of it. Nice. So that is going to work perfectly. Cool. So yeah, that's basically the whole setup. I now have to replicate 5 times. I'll probably move my tree farm over here. I may forget about a slime farm, you know. I may put the slime farm over there because the amount of slimes we need probably very low, but I believe we need like 1 million wood in the end. Something ridiculous like that. Let's have a look. for the hoarding. We may not have unlocked it yet. We need 100,000 wood. So, yeah, getting a head start on that would be good. Get it? It would be good. Wood. Oh dear. It's a long night. Alright, so this is going to take a while for me to get set up. This may actually end up being a shorter episode than I expected, but this is just laying out the plans. We know this works now. A nice 9x9 farm. So there'll be normal trees here. There'll probably be tomatoes, lettuce, and what else do we have to do? Wheat. Wheat's one of them for bread. And probably spaghetti. What's that? Vinegar. We need vinegar. How did we make vinegar again? Vinegar is some sort of juice, so probably grow... I imagine carrots. If we can use carrot juice, let's go have a check actually. Because if we can use carrot juice, we've already got a ton of carrots. We can just move the carrot farm over here. And we'll be good. Of course, what I'll also do is set up barrels. Unfortunately, the barrel I can get up to is 60... Actually, no, because we only need 10,000 of each. So I'll set up a 16,000 barrel thing. That way I can keep track of it. We shouldn't be making too much to where, you know, if I'm off for a day or two, it's not going to matter. We've already got 1,200 carrots. So let's have a look. Pot. Carrots. I need to make the juice first. Carrot juice. Damn, doesn't work. I'm guessing because carrots are just, you know, too easy to get. I'll find some fruit, I believe. There's like blackberries you can use or blueberries. Whatever I've got the most of, just plant it down and go with that. But anyway, that's the end of this one. Again, sorry if it's a bit short, but yeah. Got a good amount done. Got the plans laid out for the farms, and we're almost at 5,000 salt. Oh dear. You know what I might do? I might turn this off. I don't think... Whoops, excuse you. Don't think we need that much salt at the moment, so I'll just put the schematic in the bottom bit, and we'll leave that alone for the minute. If we need more salt, I can enable it later on. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!